No, I just wanted to get it over with. I enjoyed it a day early.
Now we got the truth.
Cal, with the way you guys have played on the road, do you have any extra concerns about going to a place where it's going to be hard for you to communicate with these guys half the game?
I don't think they listen to me much on the road anyway, so I don't think it matters. But I do know they're going to have to listen to each other. Maybe that'll help them. Historically, our teams have played better on the road than home because they were supposed to win every game at home. And that put more on them. And on the road, they loosened up and they played. This team, part of it, we haven't played together, so it's hurt each other. You know, I tried to figure out to myself, why did guys play so poorly at Florida and then turn around and play so well at Tennessee? I mean, guys that really stunk the gym up. And then someone would say, well, it's the offense. No, the kid gave up 30 points. He didn't I mean, so then how does the guys come back? And I think part of it is they did it together, so the game's easier. So when you try to play by yourself, game's really hard. Whew. It's hard on offense, you don't get any space. They're up in you, no one frees you, no one gives you an easy shot. And on defense, it's you and that man. If he's a little better than you or quicker, oh my goodness gracious. You're just looking to come out of the game. So one of the things you do is you foul. Just get me out of here. But when you're together, even a young man that's faster or quicker, you can guard him. And offensively, guys trying to smother you, that doesn't matter. My teammates will get me something. That's what we kind of, and I come back to, usually a crisis brings that around to where we finally accept, man, we got to do this together.
Are they trusting each other more, or they need to trust each other
We'll see.
more?
It's an ongoing issue. The biggest thing that they'll see on the board when we go in, the rebound attempts offensively and defensively against Tennessee and Florida are so glaring. Just attempt, listen to me, attempt to get the ball. All we're asking is attempt to get the ball. We had guys rebounding 25, 30% of the time, and they were our 3, 4, or 5. Think about what I just said. Now this game, Tennessee, they were all in the 80s. That means a shot went up on offense. If I'm a 3, 4, and 5, I tried to go tip it in or play. If it went up on defense, all 5 guys tried to rebound the ball. Well, now you got a chance out rebounding the team. The other way, you got no chance. So again, I mean, is it on them? No. That's why I put those rims on. They'll be up again today. Every shot we take, none of them are going in. Why didn't you go after the ball? I thought it was going in. Unless you can get it through a pinhole, it ain't going in. There's a rim on there. And so we're trying to get them to develop some different habits. We'll see.
Which player on Vandy is the one you guys are most concerned about?
They're a good team. I mean, we all know Jenkins, if he gets going, he'll beat you by himself. Inside, Kesey or Leasy, whatever, I forget his name, but the big kid is really good. I mean, he's physical. They play 4 around him to try to ISO him. The other guys are veteran guys, and they're good players. They've got a good group, and they've got a good bench. They're a very good team. They lost Florida. A kid got fouled on a 3-point shot. The kid after the game said, I fouled him. So I'm not making like, well, you can't say that. The guy after the kid said, I fouled. Against Tennessee, kid drove middle and got tripped. Well, when you hit the floor like that, when you run, they didn't call it. They lost both of those games. They were like up 1. They were, you know what I'm saying? So when you look, kind of like I told you about Mississippi, I looked at Mississippi. What's their record now? They were 1 and whatever. Now they've won every game since they played us. They're not a bad team. They're a good team. This is a really good team. This is one of the better teams in our league. And I still, thank God, what was that? Were any of these guys on that team that got beat, was down 108 at halftime up there? I'm hoping none of these guys were on that team. Were any of them on the team?
Josh would have been on it.
Yeah.
You'd be the only one.
They weren't playing, but
Right. Would all those guys be the same age then? Because Josh was his first year.
How much
I
of
don't
an edge
know.
is it that they're playing? They'll be playing their second game in 3 days.
I don't think it gives them that much of an edge, but they'll be.
No, for you guys.
Oh,
An edge for you guys. They might be tired. You guys have 3 days of prep.
We took yesterday off. Plus we got to travel. It's all the same.
John, will you watch them on TV tonight, or?
I will not. I was thinking about having the team over to watch, and maybe they'll watch it over in Wildcat, but I will not. I usually just watch the tape. And the reason is because I get the remote, and again, I try to stop, stop, and I need to, what happened there? Stop the tape. And I'm like, "Jeez, it's a real game, I can't do it," so.
How
Just
well-
get frustrated.
How well did your guys communicate with each other on the court?